Aloha everyone, and welcome back to the Sacred Soul Retrieval series. Today we're going to be talking about 12 degrees. 12 degrees of Scorpio. And it's kind of interesting right now because the degrees are basically starting halfway through the day into the next day. So it's a little strange because we're going through 2 degrees or a degree change each day. This 12 degrees is for Sunday into Monday, November 4th. So the number 12 is a very significant number for humanity in general. It's a very interesting combination of like a heaven on earth frequency. And so when we break it apart, you look at that like, okay, wow, so it's the Trinity 4 times. And so I see that as breaking it down into that number 4, which represents earth and the foundations, and then learning and discovering new ways to explore how to anchor that divinity here on earth in our actions and really living through our mastery here at soul level. So being as deep now into Scorpio season, we're almost halfway in. There's a rebirth, kind of a Christed or a crystalline rebirth or resurrection quality with this degree point. You may have been observing a lot of emotion, even having memories of previous experiences or events that were very challenging, that also were very influential on your formative years. And so you could find yourself on a mini level reviewing and reliving a little bit some of these emotional experiences. And we call this the review, the life review. I actually have a video that's several years old that's pretty raw and deep and vulnerable, where I was told to share my life review process at that point. And along the ascension journey, we have several of those, and it's where there's a quantum jump off. You're about to quantum jump into a new phase, a new up level. So you're letting go of more stories. And it's very interesting because you start to see the results of your work. So more is being purged from the subconscious, and it still hurts, it's still painful to remember or watch as these arise, but what it's doing is purging it from your body and from your DNA. And so with that 12, it's our opportunity to bring our soul level Christed master, ascended master, our divinity, however you want to say, our higher self aspect into all that we are facing and witnessing and releasing and taking us forward into the next endeavor. Very, very powerful energy working with the 12. And it's amazing because it's significant for us in everyday life. Right now, with the Gregorian calendar, we have 12 months in the year. We have 12 hours in the day and in the night, 12 main zodiac signs, which is all very interesting. And it also ties into where we'll go next with the 13th degree, how there were some shifts from organic or more cosmic time, which was based on all the planets and Gaia herself, into this linear construct of the 12. And yet you see how much the 12 serves our consciousness and our evolutionary process. So very powerful completing of cycles, beginning of new ones. 12 is also the shape, the dodecahedron. And when we think about the molecules in the brain of the different hormones that are created, we're talking about DMT. When you meditate more, you create DMT crystals in the pineal, and they actually are, they call them the spirit molecule DMT, and they are a dodecahedron or a 12-sided crystal. All of these different facets, right, of our being. So there's a lot of integration with this, and it's essentially loving ourselves and remaining partnered with our divine aspect of self through any of the more rigorous unearthing and releasing and rebirthing processes. So while you're reviewing and going through and looking at, wow, that happened and this happened and that in my family, but you're also seeing the roots and, the causes of trauma and how it's generational, right? And how we are the ones through this conscious awareness that we're so gifted with in these high frequencies to end the chains of pain, and all of that. So very powerful, deep day. It can be very emotional. Just be with it and allow yourself to be cleared. Allow all of these to rise, just trusting that it's leaving. It's only coming up to leave, not to be relived, but to be loved and to let it just pass on and do it all with love. So thank you so much for joining me today, and we will see you for the next 13 degrees. Namaste. Hey everyone, we are going to interrupt this broadcast for a quick little infomercial to share with you several opportunities that we have to go really deep with the information that we are presenting. And we are going to be spending the next 30 days from the 0.0 all the way to the 29th mastery degree of this solar journey with Scorpio and Pluto, diving deep into our subconscious and really starting to access hidden realms of pure power. And we have this opportunity, awakening the sleeping phoenix, if you are really wanting to go even more deeply with applying this information. Here we have the opportunity for you to access pure, untapped nuclear soul power through what we're calling a form of an energetic detox and a massive subconscious cleanup. We have a couple options here to meet you where you are. So if you're on more of a budget right now, we are offering a self-guided soul tour experience where you can actually download this ebook that I've created, Anchoring Your True North. And this is a star map, a manual for your own self-discovery to support your own awakening process, to connect more with your divine purpose. And I'm sharing here 5 of my favorite systems that I have been using in my own awakening journey that have really taken me to new levels, so new depths and new heights of self-seeing. So this is a wonderful and comprehensive introduction to 5 different mystery school chart systems based on your birth chart, your soul incarnation codes. And it's all self-guided. So I share with you in depth how to pull all of these charts so that you can do a self-guided version if you like. So all you have to do is go log in and create a learner account at the Mystery School site. Details are in the description box below. Click on the True North Compass Guide, and here's some lovely information. You'll start to see how in-depth I go with my work. The value that I want to bring is really share a lot of information to support you at these times of transformation. So you can see some of the details here, and to just click and basically get this course added to your dashboard. Then if you want to go deeper, we're offering a mastery class, the Phoenix Rising, Pluto and your cosmic soul keys. And this is a deep dive. If you've ever done any mastery empowerment classes with me, or if you're new to my work, I take you really deep. There's a lot of information in here. We cover so much, and you'll see more when we actually look at the landing page for this course. But this actually includes, for your investment, the full video mastery course, an ebook to go along with it to apply even more deeply what we're covering and explore, and a session with me. For less than the price of one session, you are getting this whole master course and a session with me to review and more deeply anchor in all that we are discovering, all that you are seeing. So I'm here to serve as a sacred mirror for you in this process. When you go to the landing page, you're going to start to really get an idea of how comprehensive this class is. So I'm sharing a little bit about how astrology came to me and my journey, going over the benefits of this class, which some of the most important things to note is this is about embodying your Phoenix Rising key codes and really taking our power back from stories, fears, anxieties, and so on, and an in-depth exploration of your gifts and talents, professions, and also reviewing what you mastered in past lives and what you came here to master for this cycle. And that's just one aspect of the class. We cover a lot. So you can go to the landing page to see even more. These are the systems that I discovered over time, digging more and more and more deep to be able to recognize myself and to trust my service mission and so many aspects of this. And once you purchase this course, I will get notified and I will reach out to you to schedule your session. So thank you so much for checking all of this out, for joining me for this little commercial, and welcome to the Mystery School too. It's fun to share that with you, and we'll get back to the program now.